muggy. This morning starts off like it's been really the past several mornings. That's very warm, very muggy, but there's a little bit of rain actually still showing up on radar. We had this complex out of Oklahoma to roll just mostly west of us last night, but there's still a bit of impact, mainly in the form of lighter rain from back around Mineral Wells to Breckenridge to Graham, and it continues to drop to the south. So we're going to see that kind of approaching I-20 here in the next half hour. Eastland eventually. You're going to be under some of that very light rain, but expecting that it dissipates and kind of falls apart here over the next couple of hours. Will not be with us for very much longer, and for most of us, including there in Dallas, it's a dry start with some heavier clouds. Look at the temperature from the airport right now. 81 degrees at 5:20 almost in the morning, feeling like 87 with that dew point sky high, 76 for the dew point. So that is a lot of moisture still locked in across the area. As we look at some of these numbers, it is 79 from Rockwall, heading out the door from Burleson, 78 up in Keller, 80 degrees. So we'll start off already quite warm after our hottest day of the year yesterday. We got to 99. I think we'll be a couple degrees below that today, but still a lot of sun and a lot of heat. About 97 for today's high. And then as we move on through the day, really the next couple of days, we're going to continue to monitor temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, and that feels like temperature pushing 100 plus during the afternoon hours. So as we move on through the day today, we'll see those clouds continue to stay around early on, but then they will be on the decrease later in the day and into tomorrow, expecting we're in for a lot of sunshine as we get into this week. And of course, the other part of that is that it's going to stay very hot. 92, by the way, official what we should be seeing this time of the year. We're going to be above that as we're talking about 96, 97 here over the next couple of days. And then a very gradual drop off, if you can call it that, Friday, Saturday, as we're watching numbers come back to around average. So really the focus has been this ridge that we talk about usually in the summer, this pattern that develops, and it usually impacts us here in North Texas. So we're watching as that ridge makes just gradual movement back to the west and kind of sits over the Four Corners through the middle and late week period. What that's going to do, though, is keep us under the heat, and it also keeps us under a mostly dry setup as well. So no big rain chances for us. In fact, keeping our forecast predominantly dry. Once we get into late in the week and into the weekend, we are going to be watching a surge of moisture from the Gulf in what could be a developed cyclone that impacts the southeast. Rain chances for us very low at this time, but at least I think we'll get some clouds out of that, and temperatures will come down very slightly as we look ahead to the weekend back into the low 90s.